The fragrance of white lilies drawing me deep while I wait and we won't accept that you're gone. No meaning in moving on. Let me rest here beyond this pain. Sweet refuge, may I remain locked in time with you. Flame of desire, of lilies and ice and fire, come to me, fill me, kisses, joy, entice me, beautiful still.
I try hard. What does he mean? Hello? How did I do it? What? How did you kill him? Oh god. Oh god. This is a thing because it's in like a message of texting, so it's hard to tell how he actually feels. But he doesn't seem shocked. He's like he probably doesn't kill, but I messed up. He knows. Kutcher has figured out who I am. The panic, I slammed my phone now, and I can hear the constant vibration against the bed as Kutcher continues to mess with me. Crap! What do I do? Can I make something up to convince him that I'm not responsible for Etchy's death? Will he even buy it? But by not responding straight away, I'll probably inadvertently prove my own guilt. I pick up my own phone between my chin and thumb and forefinger. I hold it delicately as though it has already become some sort of evidence that I don't want covered in my fingerprints. In a way, that's completely true. I still had the message from Koji. You there? Hello? I may reply. I have to see something. Maybe, just maybe I can throw him off the trail. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't kill anyone. Not exactly lie. Yeah, sure. Costco killed him. No name entry on Costco's website. But you knew his name, and you knew he died. Here we go. Here we go. You request his death. Wait, this is good. This is far better than him believing I'm Costco. He thinks I'm just some fan of the website that submitted a request. After one with this, I can't let him know that's true. Okay, they got mad. You sure decided to request his death. Wow, man. So the site is real, amazing. It's exciting. Are you happy he's dead? I decided to take a leave out of tomorrow's book and act more innocent than I really am. Oh well, I just made that request on the whim to see what would really happen. I didn't think it would really work. Wow, so you didn't hate the guy. No, I never even... Hey, I just found a photo on the internet. Incredible. Costco cares with just a photo, it doesn't even need it. Wonder how many other Vics I've got here. Have to go, clock on off soon. Talk later. Country status immediately changes to offline. I breathe a sigh of relief. I think he bought the lie. Surely I'm in the clear. But this whole conversation was an exercise in stupidity. I nearly shot myself in the foot because of my own insatiable curiosity. I shouldn't have contacted Country at all. The only positive thing to come out of this is learning that Country works at a hospital more. I could potentially take advantage of this, but my sleep-deprived prayer can work out how now. But I could throw in that later. For now, I really need to sleep. June 2nd, Tuesday morning. About 11 days before that one girl dies. So. How the heck am I going to function today? I dragged my heavy body from the bed and slid into a pair of slippers resting on the floor. With a yawning stretch, I leave my bedroom. I stand in the kitchenette connected to the living room for a few moments, completely absent-minded. Open the refrigerator and still blanket at the dismal contents. A small tub of peach yogurt sits on the top of the shelf, and a half-empty jug of long tea was at the bottom. I grabbed the yogurt and peeled the lid off without even fetching a spoon. I simply poured it into my mouth. I consumed about half of the tiny portion right in my mouth before throwing leftovers in the trash can. This would be enough to spark my engine for the morning. Normally one on an empty stomach, and the amount of calories can work as a pick-me-up. I'm making a mental note to collect 2 or 3 cans of coffee from the convenience store on my way to work. This should carry me through the rest of the day. The rest of the early morning is spent applying makeup and getting dressed. I'm out the door at the same time as every other day. Stop myself from nodding off on my desk. I decided to rearrange my personal effects, having something to focus on is a great way to 5 hours sleep. I agree. Unlike the other employees here, I don't tend to keep too much at my workspace, yet it still manages to feel clear somehow. Next to my computer monitor are 3-liter filled greens that I collected from my toy capture machines. There's a set of anthropophobic coffee cans that were released as a promotional campaign for my favorite coffee brand. Each figure is about the size of my thumb. They're cute little things, and when you put a coin into the capture machine, you never know which character you're gonna get. So far I managed to collect Captain Coffee, Lots, Lieutenant Long Black, and Madame Macchiato. If I remember correctly, those are 2 more to get. But the capture machines seem to be out of rotation because they've been replaced with different series of toys. If I ever want to collect the remaining figures, I'll probably need to buy them online over here. I'm not super interested in having to all of them. I give each Sonic figure a bit of dust and set them back up next to my monitor so they're all standing up straight and facing forward. Satisfied that they're tidy, I look to the small stray of drawers that sit on the other side of my monitor. A million just stored papers and office memos in them. Not really big enough to hold anything much larger than documents. I rummage through the drawers and discard a few old noises that aren't relevant. When I'm done, I file away a couple of loose papers that were floating on my desk for last week. When I complete, I shrink out my keyboard storage pillow on my mousepad. I give the keyboard a door dust in the back of my chair to mind my work. The desk looks much nicer now. A clean workspace invites a clear state of mind, or so my workers will have me believe. Maybe I'll buy into that a little bit, now that I can see the effects for myself. Corner of my eye catch a glimpse of blonde hair and I turn to watch some more. She nods to see as she walks by my desk and continues to nonchalantly control workspace. Since the desk is in my line of sight, I have the perfect vantage point to watch short. Her belongings down and take a seat. I feel a sudden stirring excitement as she sits down. It's almost as if I'm anticipating something to happen. Is something supposed to happen tomorrow day? Have I forgotten something? My tired mind can't really focus on those things. I tried to ignore the mild situation that started pushing through me as she took her seat. I distract myself by staring at my computer and looking at the list of today's tasks. It looks as though I need to correct a few inches I uploaded to the company survey yesterday. In my previously distracted state, it's partial I made a few typographical errors. That's fair enough. I'll get to work on correcting the data. Open a few programs and listen to the whirring of my computer tower, really drown out and the clamor of the office environments. Next sound I hear eclipses the noise of the computer in the office completely and absolutely. Terrified shriek slices through the air like a knife, leaving a death ringing silence in its wake. I scurry to my feet, pulling an instinct, scanning for the source of the screen. I don't have to look very far before my eyes fall upon the distressed Tomori, the floor and cuts her face. She's on the ground next to her desk, staring down blankly, just white from the strain of clawing at her own head. The sudden chaos of people rushed to her side. I suddenly managed to notice that one of the doors on her desk is wide open. As sound exhausted as I am, the significance of the open door isn't lost on me. I immediately realized why my body so constantly feel excited when Joanna came to office this morning. I left something in this door, something I wanted her to find. This is just with discovering the identity of one of whom had caused me to forget my rebellious strike against remote. I left something in the door yesterday, thinking she was the one who submitted my photo to the website. Then she didn't come to work and it completely set my mind. After she confessed to requesting accounting to Marcus' death, I erased my suspicion for being the one who targeted me, but I didn't remove the item from my drawer. I'm in deep crap now. Before I can even lunge forward from behind the desk, Jamal turns her face to me. A cold grin, eyes look up at my face and let go. A trickle of crimson blood seeps from her scalp, where her fingernails pierced her skin during her panic scream. Strong my nervousness, I broke my eye contact with her phone and stared down at a flat object that was focused on the outcry. It's a familiar photograph. I put an image of on glossy paper, traditional old school and just effective as I had hoped. Though I can't make out all the details from this distance, the composition of the photo doesn't depicts my very own corpse. Topping backward over a tombstone. A bloody slash traces across my neck, a laceration lines my stomach, and a knife protrudes from my breast. The black hair is thick and masked, my dark eyeliner smeared and smudged, the grimace on my face is on mistakenly mask of death. I know it's Photoshop and it's CG mostly, so it's probably not gonna look that way, but she did a good job. Noko Kurosawa is stoic and unflinching. Noko Kurosawa is dead on top of a wooden tombstone in some nameless cemetery. Kurosawa yet untimely remarkable way to die. It's just I'm proud of the work that went into this photo. The objective was to punish Joy for causing my death, to create a work of art so horrific that she would beg for forgiveness when she found me stupid. But the scene playing out before me is unlike anything I had imagined. Too much face is scrunched up hatred, the veins in her forehead threatened to burst and shower the office with Tigran go at any given second. Whether or not she thinks this is some sick prank is beyond my knowledge. All I can decide from her expression is that she is likely to strangle me given the opportunity. But perhaps I'm jumping ahead of myself. Why do I automatically assume that she believes I'm guilty of putting aren't I the victim in the image? Perhaps she actually...
Who the fuck is responsible for this?
She has like a wooden animal, a battered and being pulled back into her corner. Clutching the photo, not torn from blood-bleed fingernails, she stands and plants her feet firmly forward, set fast to her absolute a bulk of immovable fury. All eyes are upon her, the bleached blonde gout girl with an antagonized attitude in the center of the attention office.
This photo is disgusting! Absolutely sick! Who made it?
From the confused and puzzled faces of the 20 or so hundred employees, it's obvious that no one really knows what tomorrow's talking about. For a smile, with her clutching it tightly, riveting around fence gates, it's impossible for anyone to make out the detail. I'm bold enough to assume that no one else has managed to properly glimpse it yet. Maybe I can prevent my course from getting a closer look as if I act fast. I dive out from behind desk and push away.
Let me see.
Tomorrow quickly thrust the forward towards me. I take a push me look at it and cut slightly to add quickly to my acting. Adopting a fake countenance of shock, I got Tomori by the shoulders and pokes. I brought my head against her so we stand intimately and forward, our eyes fixing on one another. Hope my beating heart isn't loud enough for Tomori to notice as we stand each other. I was slowly, my pulse quickened as I tried to make my words sound urgent and confident rather than broken.
Come with me. I need to talk to you.
Tomori tenses and stiffens, but she murmurs something that sounds like agreement. I pull away from her and grab her wrist to lead her out of the office. They exit from the throng of onlookers scratching their heads and dart towards the elevator. Sheena stays nothing as we pass him, he just looks on with a big face. They very wide down the silent awkward, but eventually the doors open to reveal the ground floor level. You read between the scattered couches and sculptures, making a frantic dash for the exit. Finally, much outside into a prison morning now. Trying hard to catch my breath, I noticed the tomatoes and nearly exhausted I am. I want to check out my recent condition for lack of sleep, but I know that's just an excuse for my poor physical fitness. Tomorrow's still in the photo hand. She looks at it with more disgust and faces me with one hand on the hip.
You want to tell me what the fuck this is?
Look, it's difficult to explain, but I'll try my best.
I want to find out who planted this in my drawer. And look at this.
She throws the photo at me once again. She points at for them to indicate the timestamp pointing at the bottom of the
It's
image.
got yesterday's date on it. A photo of your dead body, as if you've already been killed. But here you stand.
Sure, not the photo bears yesterday's date. The time states 9:06 p.m. I marked it as such when I was believed that somebody would find it yesterday morning. I wanted to actually weigh out the date to my death accomplished the rising moon. Since that didn't go down the way I planned, the confusion on tomorrow's face now has stiff explained.
I just can't believe that corpse girl wants you dead.
Did she say?
Huh?
This is just like what happened to Akane Tsurumaki when I requested her death. The police found a photo of her own dead body on her phone when they investigated how she died.
What? Is this public knowledge? How did I not
And
notice?
now you've got a similar photo. Does that mean Corpse Girl is trying to kill ya? But it doesn't make sense. It's already past the time it says here. And why was the photo in my desk drawer? What do I gotta do with it?
Still willing from the information about Akane Tsurumaki, the police discovered the corpse photo on the phone. Of course they did. Of course they would investigate them. It was forcing me to assume the photo would come to light. Tomorrow grits her teeth and continually touches her finger to let it cut on the scalp. Then places her fingernail slashed in English. She looks at her fingertip in revulsion and silence.
Look, maybe it's my fault that Akane Tsurumaki ended up down the well. Maybe it's not. The least I can do is make sure that the fucking corpse girl doesn't come to get you as well. You ain't my friend or nothing, but sluts gotta stick it out together, right? I don't want another cold bitch on my conscience.
I feel like these are the most touching words Shomaru can string together. I'm so flattered that she wants to protect me.
Tomoe, you don't have to do anything.
Yeah, I kinda do, you know? You comforted me a little when I came to you about the dead skank. Made me feel like I wasn't totally to blame, yeah? You might not be as much of a psycho as I thought. Might be a heart beating behind that flat chest.
Okay. Thanks.
Unexpectedly, the bastard brace of gold beams at me
I'm
bodily.
putting you under 24-hour surveillance. Corpse Girl's gonna have to crack my skull open before she goes sticking her fingers into yours.
Tomoe, really, that's not necessary.
I can't figure out a way to convey that I'm not actually in any danger, or immediate danger anyway. True that there is someone out there who wants me dead, badly enough to have requested it through the website. But as far as the threat of corpse girl coming to get me goes, I'm perfectly safe. I resign myself to simply staring blank at Tomorrow with the girl I hold so much disdain for. I know I should choose my next words carefully. Tomorrow is prone to violent outbursts at even the best of times. Okay, let's save. No, I don't think there's a bad thing if she looks. She said 24 hours probably to make sure. The first choice were just start issues. And I really don't think having her save me, or I guess look after me, is gonna be a really bad thing. I mean, honestly, it might bring him closer. That's definitely a big thing. It might be worse actually, but she thinks Corpse Girl wants to kill Noriko, but she has no reason to believe that Noriko is actually Corpse Girl. So, and she hides all the evidence and everything. Probably and the only way she would be able to be caught as Corpse Girl is if she goes to the website and actually checks the, actually checks the site and puts your information in right front of her. I don't think she would do that. So,
I'd feel better with you looking after me.
You're damn right. Ain't no one gonna protect you as good as me.
someone reaches forward and offers my heel in a tomboyish manner. I grins and beard until she's satisfied with attraction arm with a laugh.
What are we gonna do? I don't totally believe this corpse girl person really exists, but still. Something or other killed Akane Tsurumaki. Pretty sure it wasn't suicide, what with the photo and all. Since you got one of them photos too, I reckon someone's out to get you.
Yeah, about that.
How about we hunker down at my place after work? Gals night in, right? If someone tries to break down the door to get to you, I'll show them what's what.
She really is insistent. I almost can't believe this is the same girl that slapped me across the face last week. I feel like we could always be friends at this rate, but what happens when she finds out I'm not actually anything to her? Does she think I used to her? Betrayed her? Or if she finds out that I'm corpse girl, that would probably be the trigger that provokes her into slashing my throat herself. As I am, and feeling weak of will, I simply not.
Sure. Let's go to your place after work.
Yeah, that's what's up! We'll do a snack run, okay? Gotta have chocolate and cake on a night like this.
All of a sudden, she freezes and stares at Timmy in my eyes.
Shit. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
It's fine. Snacks sound good.
Hey, don't feel pressured to eat, okay? I got a big appetite, so nothing will go to waste.
She grins, looking proud of herself. My expression softens somewhat. Somehow, Tim always displaying the minimum amount of human decency. Yeah, it's very touching. With somehow broken down the wall between us and the animosity that has hung in the air since the day we met. Suddenly, she reached out her hand, the photograph held chilling between her fingers.
Here. Better you have it than me.
Looking at the photo, it's pretty clear that it's me in the image. I suppose it would be best to delete this evidence. I shred the photo carefully, making sure to completely destroy any of the defining features of the image. With the photo completely ripped beyond weakness, I tossed it in the nearby bin. Joy smiles at me and we entered the office bed side by side. Tomorrow's apartment is not at all like I expected it would be. What stars, it's not an absolute trash heap like it always was in my mind's eye. The place is nice, fairly modern, and probably not that cheap. She lives on the outskirts of Shinjuku, so she's a lot closer to the office than I am. That probably explains why she's usually so punctual despite her terrible work ethic. From what I can gather from my impression, she lives alone. The few photo frames near the entrance features some family members, including a younger brother and sister. It's funny because she doesn't seem like the oldest type to me. The personal effects decorating the apartment aren't cheap and tacky, much to my surprise. I immediately get the feeling that she earns more money than I do, even though we have the same job. Though how could that be? A bold, simple data entry temps would surely be on the same contract and same salary. I suppose she's a bit older than me. Maybe she had a well-paying job before starting work at Temujin. Or maybe she has a side job. Either way, there's no way she could afford to live here on the same salary as me.
So, would you like a cup of tea? I've got oolong, green, barley, hojicha.
So many to choose from. I didn't take you as much of a tea drinker.
Well, of course I am. It's tradition, you know. Tradition's real important.
Huh. Yeah, I guess so. Hojicha for me, please.
Sure. Coming right up.
As Samori busies herself in the kitchen nook, I continue scanning the apartment. A very large TV sits atop a sleek cabinet against one wall of the living room. A comfortable looking sofa fills most of the room, but it gives away just to small Kotatsu in the corner. Though mentioned, Kotatsu is a very reliable piece of furniture. It's a small, low table with a blanket to cover your legs. Underneath is a tiny space here designed to warm up the close area.
I like your kotatsu. I can't even fit one in my apartment.
Oh yeah, they're great, right? Dad actually made that one for me.
Your dad made it?
I look closely at it. I don't know how much about woodwork, but the whole thing looks very solid and well made. Even the blanket spread underneath the table surface is pleasing to look
It's
at.
probably not cold enough to flick the heater on, but feel free to sit down there if you like.
No, that's okay. I'm warm enough.
A memory of my childhood flickers at the edge of my mind like a moth into minor flame. I sit and Kotatsu as a child with a warm cup of cocoa and my sister reading a book aloud to me. I shook my head. That was long ago to even attempt to remember, and the past never really mattered much to me anyway. Tomori has finished pouring tea, so she sits two ceramic mugs atop the coffee table and calls out to me.
Tea's up!
Thank you.
So, we gotta protect you from Corpse Girl, right? Hey, wait a minute. If you got one of them photos, that means someone requested your death, right? This whole time, I've been thinking it's Corpse Girl that wants you dead. But that ain't right. It means that someone else just asked Corpse Girl to put you in the ground.
Yeah, that's what I figure.
She's not one, of course, isn't actually after me. It's true that there is somebody who questioned my death.
Huh. So who do you think it is? Who wants you dead?
Well, honestly, at first I thought it was you.
Yeah, I mean, last week I might have been tempted to chuck your photo on the website, but nah. You work right near me in the office. If you ended up dead, someone would trace it back to me, you know? I dobbed in Akane Tsurumaki because she worked way upstairs. And we never talked, save one time when I found out she's a total skank.
Oh? So you did speak to her once? What was she like?
Fucking slut, that one. We met in the lobby. I was on one of them couches doing my makeup because I was in early one morning. She walks past me, gives me one of them looks all those snooty rich people give you. You know the type, like, I'm better than you and I know it. But you know what she said to me?
What did she say?
She says this. Honey, please wait for your clients outside the building.
Huh? What did she mean?
Ugh, don't you get it? She was implying that I'm a hooker or something. Just by looking at me, she decided I didn't belong in the office building.
Ah,
It really pissed me off. I'm sick of people judging me like that. Yeah, I look different from y'all, but so what? I got my own style, so just fuck off.
so you're not a hooker?
Bitch. You're lucky I'm in a good mood.
I can't but laugh along with her.
Sorry, I was just kidding.
Yeah, I know. You're not so bad, Noriko Kurosawa.
Thanks. You're not so bad yourself, Tomoe Watanabe.
Be sure now you laugh and feel my tension guard and push no, slowly slipping away. This girl, this person that I just tested just days ago, did I have her all along? We clashed countless times while working together, but now we're suddenly becoming closer. Why is that? It's almost as though some sort of instinct kicked into gear inside Tomoe. Is sufficient order to keep me safe? Is it guilt over Akane Tsurumaki's death? Is it because she's happy over why now that she has a boyfriend? Does staying Shinya make her less ticked off afterward and less eager to lash out? I don't know the answer, but I'm glad we've been able to set aside the differences.
Now we've got some tea. Why don't we watch some trashy TV?
Sounds like it might be full way to spin it even, but Tomoe has welcomed me into her home. We'll all but bury the hatchet. It's only fair that I accept my hand in friendship is real.
Okay. Trashy TV sounds great. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Tomoe cheers and picks up the television remote with a quick flick of her wrist. June 3rd, Wednesday morning. Night dog morning office. Okay, so it seems like they just got closer and that was about it. The shot of people talking on the phone, the humming of the air conditioner, the tapping the fingers against the keyboard. If I didn't have music to drown out the white noise, I'd probably go mad for being exposed to it every day. I don't know how everyone else deals with it. So it just looks to me like they just had a good time. So my hunch, like what I thought was gonna happen, them just getting a little closer, seemed right. Thanks to a good night's rest, I've been able to work duty so far. I completed a few tasks away, but there's still a lot more work to do. So continuing to poke the knife with my keyboard with thin, pretty fingers, I look over at the office floor and see who's around. Shady sits at his desk, expressing scrunched up in concentration. Then he absentmindedly scratches his face with the blunt end of a pen. Turning my gaze, I observe the back of Tomorrow's hair as she walks up to as a computer. She hasn't said anything to me since we arrived at the office this morning. Because I now know that she's not the one who questioned my death. I feel more at ease around her. I read the photo of my own course swore I could put yesterday's unpleasant events behind me. I need to be more careful in the future, forgetting that I planned a photo like that on Tomorrow's desk was an oversight I can't afford to repeat. I need to be clever, calculated, cunning. Course question in business required me to be at peak performance at all times. I can't go messing up like that again. I'm lucky that no one else was dragged into the whole mess. Imagine if I did something so stupid when trying to kill a world victim, I would have ruined the entire operation. Take a deep breath, I clap my cheeks softly with both hands. From now on, I'm only going to truly focus on carrying out my plans. All I need to do is wait for the next victor to come through my website. I'm waiting for it. Find out the dignity of who I will cause my own death should be my top priority. I'm immune to Kusko's wrath, of course, so unless someone decides to come at me with a knife, I'm perfectly fine. I'll check the website to request receiving as soon as I get home. It's too risky to try and access it while I work. With newfound resolve, I knocked on myself a look ahead today. A flickering notification on my laptop screen pops a wicked grin to split my face in two. On your request. I don't waste any time before opening up the details of my quest. All I got brings a pound. I feel the working rush of adrenaline flying through my body. Today, 10:55 a.m. Victor's phone. Much why I decided to upload a photo. Two people, two identical women. Twins? I think a twins of that. The woman on the left is shook away, so she's obviously the requested victim, but without knowing them personally, it's impossible to distinguish between the two. They both have the same stunning features, look, and contagious smiles. This is truly an interesting request. I immediately jumped to the conclusion that one twin was the other dead. It's not the only possibility, but I like to think it's a case. It makes it exciting. This type of quest only serves to reinforce my resolve. I can't wait to start gouging out the victim's eyes. She will leave behind a truly beautiful corpse. Jesus. As I wait for my sick weapon, the database of the deceased to load up, my phone tinkers beside me on the couch. It's a noise message from Nier the Jewel. Hey, you do? Not last time. Hi. Hey, that guy, Ichi Hanada, gone today? That's so, where did he go? We made it. Family didn't collect him. Limited space, you know how it is. I don't quite know why could Jewel decide to tell me this. I suppose she still think I've requested Ichi's death, so. Let's see. Names? What? Want me to look up more names, corpse victims? Sorry, I don't have any more names for you. Shame. Tell me if you request more deaths. Oh. And do you know her identity? Corpse girl? Yes. No, sorry, I don't know who she is. Okay. Is it you? Jeez, are we back at this again? Jeez, he's really suspicious. No, it's not me. I'm not as clever as all that. Okay. Why did she kill? I'm not sure. Okay.